A bad foot, you bet.
Yes, I'm going with the Ravens. Now, one other game I have, and
Okay.
then I'm going to have. I brought back Karnak the Magnificent
Wait,
for the very last pick.
but hang on one second. But the Baltimore game, what does Vegas have the final score as? 28-14
No, 23-14
in favor
Baltimore.
of Baltimore. Okay.
Yes, I'm going with the Ravens.
And you're going to lay the points too. Okay, great.
Yes, I am. Now, this game is on Monday night.
Okay.
It is for first place
Yes.
in the AFC East.
Mm-hmm.
It's the New York Jets
Yes.
at 9-2 at the New England Patriots, who are also 9-2. I believe this game is going to be a good one. So anyone who watches, I'd watch until the very last seconds of the game.
Yep, you bet.
The forecast are the Patriots 34, the Jets 27. Now the Patriots are -3.5.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to go with the Patriots. As I've said before, anytime you've got Tom Brady
Mm-hmm.
and you've got Deion Branch,
Yep.
who, as you know, replaced Randy Moss, who is a wayward child these days. I tried to talk to Randy, and I said, "What are you doing going from the Patriots to the Vikings now to the Titans?" And he said, "It's the money, Ron." I don't know what the heck he was talking about. But anyway, this is a good game because New England has yielded more than 400 yards in 5 straight games,
Yes.
but still went 4-1. Now, that's what's interesting. Oh, and watch this on YouTube.
Yes.
Your broadcast is a big hit.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad to hear that.
Yes, boy, you've got fans all over the place on YouTube.
Oh, that's great to hear.
Now, the last thing, how much time do we have?
Well, before we do that, let's go over your picks again real quick, okay?
All right.
I got them right here. Let me see. You're taking Minnesota and laying the 6. Is it 5.5 right now?
The Vikings, boy, yes.
Okay.
Yes, -5.5.
Okay. I'm gonna take the points and take Buffalo. So we disagree there.
Yes,
And
we
then
do.
you're taking the Browns and you're taking the points against Miami. I'm gonna go the other way, and with Chad Henne take the Miami. So you and I are 2 different picks. The first 2.
Does that mean we're the Arctic and Antarctic? A different poll. All right.
I'm taking the Dirty Birds and laying the points at the Bucks.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm taking the Bucks.
Yes, I know you are.
And are you going with Atlanta?
I'm taking the Dirty Birds, President
Oh
Reagan.
boy, we are really opposed.
And then I'm taking then I will take the Ravens because of Ben Roethlisberger's injury. But I'm going to take the Jets too. They seem to win somehow and getting points. I'm going to take the Jets. So we disagree on everything but the Reagan. So it should be a good financial weekend for me.
Absolutely. All right, and off air we'll talk about my cut.
Okay,
but
no
now
problem.
Here is, without further ado, as you know, Karnak the Magnificent filled in for me
Okay.
before you went out to Las Vegas. So could you please get your radio audience? We need to summon spirit of Karnak the Magnificent, and as you know, it's La. It is I, Curt.
Hey,
Karnak the Magnificent. How the heck are you there in Sarasota?
I'm doing good, but I'm glad you're not going to read my mind about what things I did in Vegas last week. So we don't have to even go there, do we?
I do have a hermetically sealed envelope.
Yeah.
I could lay on the audience, but I don't believe we need to.
That's okay. We got about a minute and a half, Great Karnak. Then I need to talk to Dave too, real quick.
Absolutely. I have in my hand a hermetically sealed newspaper.
Yes.
This newspaper has been hermetically sealed and kept on the back porch of Funk and Wagnall since noon today.
Mm-hmm.
And the answer is Indianapolis beating the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, okay.
And the question is, you hear I'm opening up the newspaper now.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And the question is, why are the Colts so bad? It's because they don't have a good team this year. However, the Cowboys are not that good either. And they're playing at Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm.
And this game is on television Sunday.
Yes.
I believe 4:15 Eastern Standard Time. The forecast is the Cowboys 27, the Colts 21.
Oh.
But as Karnak the Magnificent, I mystically know it's going to be Indianapolis, and I'm taking Indianapolis -5.5.
Okay.
is that wild and wacky stuff.
That's
we
wild and
wanted to make
wacky
sure you knew
stuff.
that.
I will.
Now I'll turn it over. I know we're running out of time, and here is the master of all the celebrities, and here he is, Dave Brannan. Dave? Hey, Curt, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Dave. How you doing, my friend? Is it any warmer there in Vegas?
Well, you know, it's interesting, Curt. As soon as you left, unfortunately, this is the way it always works. As soon as you left, we've got low 60s this week, no wind. And I apologize when you came out. We had one of those freak 40-degree weather with 20-mile-an-hour winds.
It was nipply out there, Dave.
Oh, man, it does get cold out here.
Nipply.
And people think, from around the country, they go, oh, well, Vegas is always so warm and everything. And I try to tell folks, even yourself, I remember saying, Curt, bring a coat and long pants.
You bet.
Did you follow that advice?
Negative. I'm pretty stubborn. You know how us Irish are.
And I agree with a name like Brannan, Brannan, you can't get away from it.
No.
However, I did want to say something regarding those $5 bills that you were slipping.
Well, how did you hear about that? Did President Reagan snitch on me?
He has no choice.
Yeah, I guess not.
But you're getting plenty of phone calls out here from the $5 bills that you slipped. I keep telling them you're down in Sarasota now.
That's always a good thing.
Hey, I do want to thank the listeners and the viewers who tune into you every Saturday. You've got a great show, bro.
How can people see you and I on the internet? Real quick before we let you go.
Here's what they do. They just they can go to my website, www.youtube.com/Mr. Dave Brannan, DAVEBRANNAN, and they'll see everything that we've been doing for the last 4 weeks. You and Ron, even the episode that you did with Karnak.
There you go.
It was all about you.
Yeah,
I mean, we had you in studio, so that's the mystic of Karnak the Magnificent, I guess, and Johnny Carson, of course.
Sounds good, Dave. All right, we'll talk to you next Saturday, buddy.
You bet, bro.
Say hi to the boys for me.
Hey, say hi to everybody in Sarasota, including everyone at the Bird Key.
I sure will.